Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII. This is going to be a weird one. I'm back in Tajan's Tower. I've just beaten Zanistra, and now I'm going to farm. But I'm going to show you first the method in which I'm using to farm some gil. Because I went back and spent like almost all of it. I'll show you what I did in a second. Pull that lever. Alright, so what we're going to do is get this mission and then fight on the other side. But let's show you what we did. We got complete weapons besides the ultimate weapon for Saz and an adamant bangle starred, so he has 1500 HP. Obviously we have 2 power gloves maxed out, and then we're going to have another power glove there. We've got a maxed out Malboro wand, a maxed out Moonbow anklet for that daze resistance, which I can actually get rid of now, for now. What would I replace it with? I think an Imperial Armlet works for me. Bit of damage resist. And so the mission is, we take this one, which is to kill the Mashushu, and it spawns literally right behind us. And then we walk up to these guys. It doesn't matter whether we crit or not. We didn't this time, but that's okay. I'm playing as Saz because I need to get Bravery and Haste on snow as quick as possible.
You're mine.
We'll just haste each other as well. Then we end water snow because these guys are weak to water. And so they die in like 3 hits. Or 1 hit in that case. And it should take about 30 seconds. Like 22 in this case. So we get 12,000 CP, which isn't a huge amount. But then we get a Moon Blossom Seed, which is worth 6,000 gil every single time we do this. This literally is a simple case of just pressing the button again and fighting them again. Knowing it only takes like 20 seconds, it doesn't matter whether I have a crit or not, so I don't worry about it. We do the same thing every time. Like set it and forget it kind of strategy. Once it works, it always works. And the hope is that if in that time Vanille can get Deprotect to go off on them, then they really will die quickly. But that's up to her. 27. That's another 12k, so we've got 24k now. Yeah. And I'm gonna do this until all the party members have 909 and a 9 again. So right now I'm gonna fast forward and just know this will probably take me about, oh, I've worked it out. If it takes 20 seconds ish to do 1 fight, but it takes more like a minute to get the mission, go back, do this, do the mission, go back, get the mission, etc., then it's more likely that it'll be like 12,000 a minute, let's say. A worst case scenario, 12,000 a minute. At 12,000 a minute, it's 120,000 for 10 minutes, and 720,000 an hour. If it takes me a minute to do this each time. Remember, all this is like wasted time. But I can't do anything because I'm doing the mission. So it's 12,000 CP and 6,000 gil in a minute. With that, I've worked it out. So you get 720,000 an hour and 360,000 gil an hour.
Thanks.
Which is pretty sweet. You take that every day of the week. And now I'm going to be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Shouldn't make much difference. It took like an extra few seconds, maybe. I got unlucky with that one. Snow didn't hit the Mashushu enough times. If it takes a minute each time, then we're sitting pretty. Because I can just look at my timer and work out how many CP I've got. Of course, I won't be able to go all the way up to 720,000 because the other three have already got some CP in the bank. It's mainly for the Gil that I'm doing this fight. If I wanted to get more CP, I could. There are plenty of ways to get a lot more CP very quickly. But not ways that also give you 6,000 Gil every time you do it. There are fights that give you chances at more money. For example, what am I trying to say? For example, the perfumes from the sacrifices at the end of the game. They give you more money. They give you 13,500, but there's no guarantee you're going to get one every time.
No problem.
And that's kind of the problem. This is absolutely guaranteed. There's no risk. There's no error ratio. It's just this always works. You always get 6,000 Gil. And so if you need to get money, this is a surefire way of doing it. I was thinking about doing all the CP farming and then all of the Gil farming, one after the other. But I kind of feel like why not just do a bit of both at once. Unless it'd be slower. The only reason I wouldn't do it is if it's slower. I don't think it is. Go. The reason why I don't just put any water on snow straight away is because the Mushushu is immune to it.
Just too easy.
So it doesn't make any sense to do it. Anyway, for real, I'm going to go offline now and you can speed through the rest of the video. But like I said, I always record everything I do, or try to. This is the farming spot I did the last time I farmed. And we'll farm up to about 500k. So, another 2 will be 96,000. So, another 44,000 on... No, another 24,000 on top of that. Okay, I need like 36,000 to get over 600. Okay, so as soon as I get to 600 grand, I'll know where I am. So, we've done this for 36 minutes thereabouts. We've got 408,000 CP, 900,000 on those guys. Let's spend it all, shall we? Up to 60,000 a orb. That's done. Then I guess I'll go to his synergist, which is the next one. 30,000 a pop. That's as much as we get out of that. Now then, Sentinel. Oh, no, enough. Almost, but not quite. Okay. Saboteur. I definitely won't have enough for this one. I'll have enough to get to the end, but I need another 60k. Okay. Now, I guess we'll just do lightning. all the way through. Okay, Ravager. I'm just going to upgrade everyone to 0 so we can start on an even playing field again. The next time I want to do this farming. Since this isn't just going to be farming, I'm also going to fight the Activia. If I can. That done. Okay, now Hope. Start with medic for you. I guess I did Ravager before. This shouldn't matter. 10,000 HP the dream. Yeah, we'll need another 60k to finish this one off, but that's okay. Right, bang. Commando nearly done. Can't believe you have 2,000 commando strength almost on your own. That is ridiculous. Quite frankly, I'm appalled by how strong you are. That's a good number. I'll get exactly 5 orbs from this. Close enough in this game. That's our HP and how it's looking now. 2 people over the 20,000 HP dream. Daniel's still under 15k, but we're getting there. Now I need to leave. I did that. How much did I do that? Probably. I reckon since it took 36 minutes, probably about 33 times. I had to stop to get mail and stuff, so 33 times, which means I've got over 180,000 gil just sat in my item menu now. Let's do it. I'll show you it. Why not? Go here. See the tiers that aren't worth anything, really. Where are they? Moon Blossom Seed, there you are. 204k. Nice. Back up to a somewhat decent amount of gil. I did it 34 times. Down tier, please. We'd like to walk back to the warp zone. And then we're going to fight the Activia and see how that goes. Bring this episode up to a nice round hour for me, but probably more like 20-ish minutes for you. Which I'm fine with. I wanted to get the farming done, and I haven't really been motivated to do it, so the best way to do it is to do it on camera, but I have to do it. Yeah, we're getting up there in the terms of how much CP we actually need now to level up. Zaz has like 1 tree left to go, which is like another 600,000 to finish it off. So does Snow and Vanille, so that's 600,000 to finish the 1 tree, their main actual trees. Then the spare trees cost even more. I think they cost like 1.5 million each. So we're about 5 million away from maxing out. Also, I realised now that when it says like max out commando roll, max out synergist roll, it doesn't mean on one person. It means on everyone. Everyone needs to be level 6 or level 5 synergist, level 5 commando, which is why I never did Sentinel. I thought like it was the most useless one. The reason why I also kept Snow, I mean Staz as my actual playable character, is because I've said many times that the AI prioritises defensive buffs over offensive buffs, and I don't want that. I need them to attack quickly and hard. So I haste and then just boost all my power ranks, basically. You fucking dog piece of shit. Come here. Good news is I may actually be strong enough now to do something. Should be good. What these guys weak to? Fire. Oh, he's dead anyway, but I would have buffed him more. Still worth 3,800, so it's still worth fighting them. Been doing ones, but again, the problem is once you start doing 12,000 and 6,000 gil every time, a lot of other fights seem to become a lot worse by comparison. Because you're like, oh well, I'm not getting the gil through though. Let's get on our Chocobo friend, which we need to do because we can't get up that cliff without him. Let's do this thing. Hello, Chocobo friend. Where? Walk. I prefer walk. I've always been a walk boy rather than a Quare. I know Quare's the one that's canon, but is my Chocobo. Hashtag not my Chocobo. Walk. I guess Kupo's okay though for Moogles. About. Fucking Moogles. Why does everyone think they're so cute? I always thought they were really annoying. FF6 they're alright though. Because you can't hear their voices. As soon as you hear their voices though, I'm like, no, no thank you. As soon as I can get these done, we'll be good to go. Nothing will be able to stop us. We'll be very close to the end of the missions too. There are still a few more that we have to do, but most of them will be done. Like right now we're at, what, 1 to 46 done probably? Yeah. I need to go to 47 now, which is the Vactivia, which is E3, which means I need to get to the top path again. Also, side note, if you're trying to get to D2 or D4 quickly... No, is it D2? I think so. D2 quickly. Don't, whatever you do, go on the path that leads to anything other than the top route. Because if you go to C3, you have to fight an Ochu, which is just... Ugh. Please. I'm not into that. Let's do some working out. As soon as I get off the chopper, I actually want to work out how much CP it's going to cost to get Saz to the end of his character creator, so he's maxed out. Right, knock me off. Whoa. Okay. So. He needs 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 210, 270, 330, 390, 450, 510, 570, 630. 630,000 for that tree. Right. Then, We have to times this by however much it is. So 630,000, 2180, 12180, 240, 300, 360, 420, 480, 540, 660, 720, 780, 840, 900, 960, 1000, 1,020, 1,140. So that's 1,140 times 2, 2,280, and then all of this on top. That's about, let's say, maybe not 4.5 million, maybe more like another 3 and a bit million, but closer to 5, I reckon. So that's 5 million for Saz, and he's the closest I have to finishing, I think. So everyone's about 5 million away. That's not that hard, really. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't that much. I got like 400,000 in 30 minutes. That's actually more like 360,000 in 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, so 300 minutes would be 3.6 million. So 5 hours. All right. If I did that method for 5 hours, that's not that bad. If I did it over the course of a couple of days. But that's ignoring the fact that at a certain point I don't need to do that anymore. Because I'll be strong enough to just fight harder enemies and win. Right, so we're going down the old path. The path we've walked many times before. I'm not skipping any of this because, again, the first part of the video is literally half an hour of me farming, so I'm gonna fast forward through that very quickly. Which means we're probably at about like 25 minutes of video right now. I can't know, I'm actually at 50 minutes in real life, but come on, you fucker, get impaled. You know you want to. Get impaled. Come on.
We gotta win this.
If you ain't gonna play ball with me, I'm gonna have to kill you the old-fashioned way. Thank you. Bye. It's just slow as all hell, because Imperial took years to do. Okay. So we want to go up. A B1, C1, then D2. I forget what B1's mission is. Oh, it's the Imam, yeah. Now, if I go into this fight and the Activia just murders the shit out of me, I'm going to be quite upset. It might kill the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie. It has every chance to just completely murder me. But we're going to have to work with that. Have I got a Synergist, Saboteur? I've got this protection, yeah, that will do. I'm thinking because I can buff myself, I can get Sentinel to take some of the damage off. Not a lot, but some. And then we'll be quite happy with that.
We gotta win this.
I don't care whether you're debuffed or not. I'm still going to do that.
We gotta win this.
There you go, buddy. You're not going to kill Vanille, are you?
We gotta win this.
Stop living in a fantasy fairy tale world. This is also slow because I could have just spent all my time aggression or like relentless assault. But Vanille needs to hit a few more of these debuffs if she's going to be a valuable member of my team. Right now she's letting the side down. She's just getting the rust off. I get it, I get it. Fighting the same thing for minutes on end makes anyone rusty. So you just got to shake the rust off. It's okay. Just don't let me down again. Ever. How have I got 10 less CP on Saz than everyone else? It's actually a good question. I have no idea. One of these is Ochu Boy. I think that one is. So I'm going over here to A route, or one route. I always think it should be 1A, 2A, 3A, like the other way around. So it'd be 1A, B, A. I mean 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and then 1B. You know? So go 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1A, 1B, and 2B. 1C, 2C, and 3C. You know. Now remember, the only thing I need to do here is aggression. Focus on the right target with snow. Very important. You're the one.
Going for me. You see that?
You're gonna try and summon, are you? No, you're dead. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna die. Thanks for the mission. Shit. Bombshells I also have a lot of, and they're not bad actually. If you have like 90 of them, you can get a couple of hundred, no, tens of thousands of XP for them. Now, A is the end route. It's like Tombury, I think. D1. This is the Bugbear hero down at D2. Yeah. Let us fight. I will show you the true power of snow and the mighty fists of destiny. Ka-thunk, ka-thunk. At least I don't have to go as far to get to the actual end boss. My thinking is I'm going to go straight in there, and Vanille's going to instantly die. I don't know why I think this. I just have a bad feeling. That the first thing I do is just get her killed. I'm still on aggression. That's an interesting choice, Joey. It's not what I would have chosen. But, you know, if it makes you happy. This is what I would have picked.
How about this?
Yeah. Get those debuffs on. Now boost my power, Saz.
Thanks.
Any day, will be fine. Any day now. Hello? Thank you.
How about this? How about this?
Enfire's good. We could have Enfired Bravaried me and we would have got this fight done ages ago.
No problem.
That's fine. 18,000 is all good. I mean, I do like running down this path because it gives me like nearly 100 grand every time. But it's whether I want to do 10 of those fights against the Mashushu and get 60,000 gil out of it, or like 6 or 12 of these, get 1.2 million. But it takes longer, obviously. Let's do it.
Thanks. How about this?
Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated. You see that? How about this?
Goodbye. Yes, another 18,000 for the pot. And if you think I'm not going to spend every single CP I've got before I go into that active EA fight, you've got another thing coming. I need every advantage. Every single one, motherfucker. Show you Sovereign Fist, why not?
Oh, you're going down.
I mean, that's a fairly good attack if I could do it more often. To an enemy that's actually, like, crippled. I did it again. Just switch off of aggression. I'm just sat here like, yeah, Vanille's debuffing them while I'm fighting this guy. Nope. Bitch, you ain't. The dispel's working a treat. Come here.
Thanks. We gotta win this. Thanks.
Liz.
You see that? We gotta win this.
Am I going to need to heal? Really? I guess I did spend like half the fight not doing anything. These two are buffed up though. Remember when 5,000 HP was max HP? Joe remembers. Everyone was like, oh god, 5,000 HP, how good is that? We were so excited. And it was an easier time. Everything was better then. The cruel realities of the world have hit us like a brick wall since then. If you don't have at least 20,000 HP, what are you doing with your life, you know? Let's Sovereign Fist you again.
Oh, you're going down.
I mean, It's okay damage. It gets rid of his stagger gauge though, so I guess you're supposed to do it as like a final move. Although, because it doesn't do more than like 70,000 damage per hit, I'm like, what am I doing with it? Why do you exist? I could just be smacking the shit out of you real hard. Right, this is a B-class mission, apparently. Fuck knows how. Back to Villa. Little stretch a second. That felt good. Right, so. I want to resist magic even more. For real though. If I do Witch's Bracelets twice, what happens? Nothing, I just get less protection out of it. Slightly, but I get more physical protection out of it. Okay, I think that'll do. She's the one that's most likely to die, but I might need Imperial Armlets on everyone. Resist the magic. We'll see how it goes. Let me save first, just in case. Because the last thing I want to do is beat it and then not 5-star it and have to go through the whole thing again. Also, spend all your CP beforehand. Done. On to Ravageur. We got Sentinel Seal. Oh, we only have to do it on one person. Okay, but I had never done it on a Ravager, I mean a Sentinel before. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I was talking about Sentinels and I just got the ball. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. I've got to do them all eventually anyway. I haven't done Saboteur either. But there we go, that's it. Saboteur's Seal is done. On to Medic. Bit more HP for you. That'll do. So now I've got the achievement for every class being maxed out. Nice. Okay. Capture's done. I'm liking this. My guess is the reason why I never did Saboteur or Sentinel before is because I was using Fang as a commando and so spent all my time trying to level up that rather than anything else. That's my imagination. Okay. Whew. What are we going to do? We don't need any of this stuff on Saz, but I kind of like it still. We'll resist some magic on him as well. Where's the other Witch's Bracelet? Oh. Vanille does. Okay. No's going cold turkey. He's going no resist. Like a pro. Doesn't give a fuck. Just a legendary attack strength. I'm getting up to the amount of hours I am on my other file, to be honest. So I may show you that. At one time. Here we go. Back to Villa. Or back to Vija. Whatever you want to say. Uh-oh.
We gotta win this.
How much HP has he got? We don't know yet.
Thanks.
We're still unsure. Well, I didn't die. That's good. 2 million. Okay. What's it weak to? Nothing we have besides Imperil.
We gotta
Okay.
win this.
do it. It has a very high resistance to magic. Stagger, I mean. Right, it's Hero's Charge. And he'll need you. Heal me faster than he damages me. If he can. Okay. Holy shit, that's the big one. The many Auroras are the big one. That hurts a lot. Okay, protection. Game's challenge. Come here, me. Fight me. I got it.
Here we go.
Out damage this motherfucker. Nope.
Here we go.
Nice try, but no cigar. Okay. It's going to ruin to slow down the gauge. Will he become... Oh, I wonder if he'll become resistant to it once he's
This is nothing.
damaged. Like staggered. Or if I just have to kill him with magic, which might take a while. But heal me up one more time, Vanille. Thank you. Right, let's go. Right, let's bully. Right, can I attack you now? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, yes, I can. Right. That's about as much damage as I can do. Let's just boost the gauge as much as we can before he goes back into his little shit. I think to get 5 stars I need to kill him in one go, which is going to be hard because he's going to inertial barrier in any second. Oh, he's dead. Sweet. Right. Is that enough for 5 stars or too slow? Oh, it's easy. Easy peasy. Nah, stone. Right, so I've got to exercise more, which means that I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to do the next one, and then I'm going to go for a long walk. Who knows where yet? Probably around the park a couple of times, and I'll try and do a lap time of some adequacy. Right, now I can do E7. People want to follow trials, however, other routes are meant to be taken, and their enemies are meant to be challenged. If you attempt to wish a new route, wish to attempt a new route. Right, English is hard. Let's do Goddess's Favour for rapid recovery from that. What did I have on you? Collector's Catalogue, right? I need to max out Collector's Catalogue to make it easier to find. There we go, and that's it. I can leave this as it is. I lose a bit of magic, I think, and I have no daze resistance, but I have a bit of magic resistance, and if I get hit with the status effect, it goes off a lot quicker. The HP situation is out of control. What am I doing Sentinel for? I need to be doing Synergist. I'm like, yeah, it's level 4, that's the one I want. No, sir. Stupid! Okay. I'll do all the others as well. I was going to not, but then I thought, this is how I get myself in a situation where I can't farm as much as I'd like. That's the only one I have this problem with, because there's too many that are level 4. Right, okay. Next time, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the final path and see what awaits us there. Spoilers, it's not easy. See you then. Goodbye.